Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Michigan versus Hawaii college football matchup on Saturday, September 10th, 2022. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, College Football Saturday. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. And while you're there, be sure to use the discount code WIN15. That's WIN15. Get 15% off all of your purchases at sportschatplace.com and pickdawgz.com. But let's get to this one. Michigan taking on Hawaii. And Hawaii, this is their third game of the season, and they have looked horrific in their first two games. Both of those games were in Honolulu at their temporary stadium as Aloha Stadium was condemned. And now they have to play in a very small on-campus stadium where, to tell you the truth, maybe the less people that have seen them play, the better, because it has been that ugly, absolutely demolished by Vanderbilt with a 35-point third quarter by the Commodores. And then last week against Western Kentucky, it didn't get any better. Meanwhile, Michigan really putting on a display in their opening game. Just a solid performance from start to finish. They did give up the one touchdown against Colorado State, but it was a nice touchdown. It was a great throw and a great catch. And if the team's going to execute like that, well, they're probably going to score points no matter who they're playing. But the Wolverines, while I've been critical of them over the years, they are super talented. And last year, after making the playoff, they kind of figured out what it takes to win. And it's kind of doing all the little things right. And I think some of the things that Michigan has done over the years, while they've had talent, they've maybe missed out on some of these fine details. Right? It seems like they talk about the details, like they try and coach up these details. But really, when it comes down to it, the teams that block the best and tackle the best win football games. And I think Michigan, sometimes they get too far into some of these little things. They forget about the blocking and tackling. And then other times, they're more interested in the blocking and tackling. They forget about the details. Last year, we saw them actually put it together. And I have to say, in week one, even though it was Colorado State, we saw Michigan put it together again. Now, this game is an absolute wipeout. There's really no questions here. Michigan going back and forth on this quarterback thing. I think that just means that you don't have a really good quarterback that can come out there and take the job. At least that's the message that Jim Harbaugh is sending to his team and to his quarterbacks. He's not saying, well, I have two really good guys that either of them can play interchangeably. What you're saying is you don't have the guy. And I think that's going to be a problem as time goes on. And eventually he's going to have to make a decision. No matter who the guy becomes at Michigan, he's going to have plenty of help on both sides of the ball. I think Hawaii is going to be helpless in this game. I'd be surprised if the Bows score a point. I think Michigan's going to pretty much just absolutely demolish them. I'm going to take Michigan in this one. I think they put up in the 60s in this thing, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the different bets on the board today actually have hit in the past. And from there, you can easily determine the bets that hit the most often and pay the most, and that's how you make money betting on sports.